So I made a video on how I was feeling about Assassin's Creed Odyssey being announced a year just after Origins, and yeah, we know the developers feel like they've rushed it, but they haven't. I still think they should have just took another year off just to be safe, but it's actually alright in my opinion right now. So let's get into the video of my feelings on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So from the get-go on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it will be different entirely, and you'll be able to choose between a male and a female character, being Alexia or being Cassandra. Cassandra is probably the way I'm going to go because it sounds cooler, to be honest. But when it comes to the character and why they don't have a hidden blade is actually in, like, they've got a festive spear, basically, Leonardo's spear I think it's called. And well, it's a kind of a badass tool, and it really explains why you've got your perks in the game. Like, there's a perk in the game where you can actually shoot arrows up in the air and it comes flying down really fast and does a lot of damage, which I'm actually looking forward to using personally because, well, it looks fun to use. And there's one instance where you can throw the spear right in someone's face, which is kind of cool. It's I think it's a Fenian twist on how it works and stuff, and how like the hidden blade is, because I know it didn't exist up to this point, but it's kind of cool. And you can tell it's a festive item because the thing glows. And this story is different because, one, the gear selection looks a lot better. So if you go into the menus and you look at the gear selection, it looks a lot better with that. You can choose individual pieces. I'm hoping there's an option, because you can put a helmet on, that you can have the helmet there, like, cause the helmet does go towards your stats as it looks, but because they are going down the RPG route. But I believe there should be an option for you to have the helmet there but not showing, which would be cool because you can still get the effects of it and still have your character's face on show. Because when you're in an Assassin's Creed game, you don't want to just have all these visuals blocking you up. I want to look good, like see my characters, because I like seeing my character's face when they fight, because it's kind of cool. Like, I'm a badass. It's like, say you're in like I know you can do the massive battle in the game. It's like, I'm doing a massive battle, I don't need a helmet because I'm a bloody badass. Odyssey also changes this up with it, like also having like this, when you go into a conversation, that it's not a linear path, like that happens, that happens, that happens, that happens. It actually goes down that path where you decide what happens. I'm guessing they do this so they can give it like a test before they bring it into the main series, because this technically is like a prequel to the Assassin's Creed story, and like it's like when you get your Star Wars, it's like a solo story, it's like an Assassin's Creed story, if you could think of it like that, which is kind of cool because they're going down the RPG route. You can definitely tell this when you go into I don't know what it is, but it's in the menus, and you go into it and it gives you all these status abilities that can happen in like blades do more damage and stuff like that, and it actually gives you like a percentage, and it's actually pretty cool, to be honest. I'm really looking forward to this, like, right now, because it's something new. But the thing that's put me off right now from it is that it looks a bit like Origins. I know it looks a bit like Origins. I know there's some animations there that look exactly like Origins. There's animations like there's a killing animation that looks exactly the same as the one in Origins, but it's there. The fighting styles are a bit different, and there's some new moves in there which I can understand. Just these color palettes and stuff, it's just samey. It's maybe because some of it's set around like the desert area, and that's probably why it feels samey, and plus some of the areas look like bland right now. But remember, this game isn't fully out, it's only in demo right now. I think it's only an E3 demo. I don't know if it's an alpha or a beta. I'm guessing an alpha, but that's what it is right now. And I like all the characters that they're showing them, because the faces on the characters actually look really cool. They look really in detail, especially this guy. I don't know what he's called. He's missing an eye. He's got like scars on his face, so he looks pretty damn cool, and it's an alright game. It looks like there's gonna be ship combat in the game, which, to be honest, I don't mind myself some ship combat. And the fighting styles are like different. I don't know if both characters have different fighting styles with the spear and like all different. I know there's different weapons in the game that you can use. I know that the blocking is not a shield anymore, it's an actual physical block with the melee weapons, and it will be actually pretty cool to see like on every melee weapon. But that's everything I know up to now about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and that all I know from the story is that you were kicked out of your family, I think. Like, so you were supposed to be sacrificed, but you lived, I think, is how they're going with it. It looks like it up to now, and I think your new family will find you and give you this blade, which looks kind of cool, to be honest. I like the look of this bloody this spear that's using on your hidden blade now, because it's like an actual sword weapon, and it looks like there's no assassination so far, which is kind of cool, and they're still going down the RPG route, which I like right now. But anyways guys, this was this video on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you like, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new for more Assassin's Creed content on all different games coming up in the future from E3 and any other stuff coming too. And as always guys, I'll see you very soon. Good.